As I said in the last video, I had people coming to me, calling me up online, and they were asking me, oh, how can I get into GameStop? One of my friends, I'm not going to name names, he told me his son was asking him, how does he get into GameStop stock? Now, I want you to pay attention to this number right here. Since I started this video, the number has dropped from 300 to 2 something, and now it's at 289, so they've lost $10 in value. Why is that? Well, obviously, it's because Robinhood has abruptly restricted transaction for GameStop stock. This right here is a learning opportunity for people who are brand new to the market. The problem that I see when I first got my first trading account, it was Scottrade, and I got it after I was 18, and I got an account with Scottrade, and I walked in and I brought a check in and I sat down with a broker and I went over how to make an account and this, that, and other. Now, the brokers cannot give you trading advice. They can't tell you what to buy and what not to buy, nor can I. So when people keep asking me questions about what should they buy, I'm never going to give you a direct answer. And the reason why is exactly what's going on right now. What's happening right now with GameStop and Bed Bath & Beyond is illegal. It's called a pump and dump scheme. Basically, a pump and dump scheme is whenever you get a bunch of people to buy into a stock with the express purpose of manipulating the stock or cashing out later on beyond simply speculation. So what I'm saying is it's okay to buy a stock, hope it goes up, and then cash out later. What you're not supposed to do legally is to attempt to manipulate the stock by getting other people to buy in, especially when you're doing it with a number that numbers in the millions, because Reddit is like it's a social media where people can talk and they can plan and they can conspire. And that's the key word. The SEC is going to come after each and every one of these people who was involved in the Reddit pump and dump scheme. Not only is the IRS going to tax the shit out of you, but the SEC and the IRS team up to become Voltron. And then when they come after you, chances are they either bankrupt you or you end up in the booty house. And by the booty house, I mean you end up naked in jail with a bunch of big guys who want you to drop the soap so that they can make advances on your body. And you don't want that. So let's go back to look at this. GameStop, since I started this video, before I pushed the start button to record, it was at 330. At this, oh shit, look, it's dropping faster than I can speak. The ride on GameStop is over. It's over. Robinhood, where you got these millennial and Generation Z traders who got together on Reddit and said, yeah, you know what, let's pump this stock up. Right now, Robinhood has suspended the trading for GameStop. Now, there are some platforms that maybe didn't catch on as quickly, but my guess is that the government probably said something to Robinhood and said, guess what, if y'all don't stop this, we're coming after you. And Robinhood said, fuck it, we're going to stop the trading of GameStop stock. This pump and dump scheme is highly illegal when you're dealing with the SEC. Most of these people who are buying this stock, they don't realize that even if you do cash out and you make a lot of money on it, you're still going to owe taxes next year. So the IRS is going to get you even if the SEC does not. As you can see, it says, yeah, the unprecedented rally of GameStop stock propelled largely by retail investors face a new hurdle Thursday after trading platform Robinhood restricted users from purchasing shares of the electronic retailer. I was saying yesterday that there was going to be a bloodbath in GameStop this morning in my community channel. I was warning everybody not to get in on it. Yeah, I got people calling me trying to, no, I don't want to talk to you. No, leave me alone. So anyway, I was telling people there was going to be a bloodbath in this stock this morning. I knew it was coming. There's a very simple rule. Okay, I'm telling you, there's 3 simple rules. There's a lot of rules, but there's 3 simple rules. First of all, it's buy low, sell high. Buy on the rumor, sell on the fact. So if you bought GameStop months ago, yeah, you did well if you cashed out already. Buy on the rumor, sell on the fact. Right now, Robinhood is only allowing you to sell. They're not allowing you to buy. These people jumped into GameStop and they bought every single available share there was, and there were no shares left. So now, because they've done this restriction, the only thing you can do is sell it. The next rule is every bubble will eventually find a pin. And that's what they're saying is it doesn't matter how big a stock gets, eventually it's going to pop and it's going to go down. In order to avoid that, what you see some stocks doing like Tesla and Apple is they short sale the stocks, or what they do is they buy back stocks after they get those tax breaks from like Trump's tax plan. Or what they do is they do these stock splits so that this way that they can have more people invest in, and they also buy back stocks so this way they can control the stock, so this way they don't have to worry about people short selling it. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, you have to do more research yourself because I'm not going to go into all that. But the bottom line is the reason why Tesla and Apple are worth so much money, Tesla, Apple, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, so forth and so on. The reason why they're worth so much money is because they did stock buybacks. They bought the stock back themselves, refused to sell it, so that this way they can control it and they don't have so much stock just floating around. If they control it themselves, they can make sure their values stay high because they've reduced the supply when there's so much demand out there to buy the stock. They reduce the supply, and that allows their stock to stay high, while the few people who do own the stock are able to keep their values high. So you're reducing the supply while the demand is increasing. So what I want you to take away from this, again, every bubble eventually finds a pin. Let's look at this. Okay, what is this? It's 264, and for the day's value, it started at 469, and it is still dropping. And right now, oh, okay, yeah, 264. So we've fallen below the $300 range. It is still dropping. So you know what this means? That means that everybody who made the mistake of buying this shit, thinking it was going to keep going, because I want you to understand, the people at Reddit kept telling everybody this shit is going to go to $1,000 a share. So that means that people who may have made the mistake of buying in at $300, thinking that it was going to keep going up. Well, yeah, it did go up to 469, but what they didn't anticipate was that the system was going to make this move to say, guess what? You're not allowed to trade it anymore. So once they made this move that says you're not allowed to trade this stock anymore, the people who were trading it had nothing left to do except sell. That is what's causing the stock to dip. It's going down, and my guess is by July, this stock is going to be right back where it belongs. It's going to be right back under $10. So that means that people who are making the mistake of still buying in it, because you saw it just jumped to 275. There are some trading platforms that still allow you to buy it. For instance, TD Ameritrade hasn't told me that I'm not allowed to buy it. So that means TD Ameritrade, chances are they haven't gotten the demand not to allow me to buy it. A lot of these people who are buying on Reddit, just like you may remember, there was a kid who committed suicide after he got news on Reddit. He bought in with Robinhood, and this bastard owed like $750,000. A 20-year-old kid, and he killed himself. Oh, God damn you. I'm not subscribing to nothing. I'm not paying you nothing. How about that? So anyway, this kid right here, he had $730,000 he owed. Originally I thought it was $750, but the numbers may have changed. 20 years old, killed himself because he bought in on margin and ended up owing so much money that he was like, oh shit, well, I guess I might as well just kill myself, and he killed himself. 20 years old. I'm 39. I've basically outlived this kid twice. And trading these stocks and being stupid about it and not knowing what you were doing, being ignorant, this caused this guy to kill himself. Well, I never want anybody to buy on margin. Buying on margin means you're basically borrowing the money. But the problem is, if you lose not only your money, but you also lose their money. So now you owe money. You're in debt. I never want people to buy on margin. But the thing that you need to take away from this is that this market can be manipulated very easily in plain sight, because it's not like they were using the dark web. They were doing this in plain sight. Let's look at that stock again. 267, back down from 270. And I guarantee by the end of this day, you're probably going to see this below 200. If not 200, 250. It's going down. The bubble, oh shit, look at that. 1 second. I can't even finish my sentences. The shit drops $30. I can't even finish my sentence. Right now, there are people shitting their pants because they are trying to sell as quickly as they can, and they don't know if their sell orders are going to get sold. This is the reason, number one, you never buy on margin, and number two, buy on the rumor, sell on the fact. If the value of a stock goes up rapidly like this, chances are you want out. You want to get out. I prefer to be safer with my stock investment. I prefer to bet on things for long terms. I don't do day trading. I prefer to bet on something while it's cheap, hold it, especially if it's a new company, hold it as long as I can, and especially if it pays dividends, I'll hold it indefinitely. And by doing that, I made a lot of money on Tesla. I'm not going to say exactly how much money because I still have to pay taxes. Maybe I'll give you the number after I pay taxes. I might even show you the balance sheets. But the bottom line is, I bought Tesla when it was $30 a share. And that was back in 2012. I had to wait 9 years. I had to wait 9 years for Tesla to get where it is now. So the bottom line is, day trading doesn't work. I think a lot of people are going to learn a lesson from this. Day trading doesn't work. In fact, they've done scientific studies that show most day traders, more than 90%, aren't even able to break even. They aren't able to make $30,000 a year. They're not able to make enough money to be above the federal minimum poverty level. So day trading is bullshit. It doesn't work. A lot of people on YouTube are fake gurus, and they're trying to get you to buy their courses and making their money off courses so that they can drive around in a Lamborghini that they bought used. If you buy a used Lamborghini, that shit is whack. They're trying to get your money so that they can buy used Rolls Royces. Used! I don't buy used. I buy new. I'm not buying no used ass shit that smells like somebody's back sweat. Never. And the problem is, these fake gurus are trying to take your money because you see them driving around a fancy Rolls Royce, or you see them driving around in a Aventador, and you think they know some shit. All they're doing is taking your money. That's all they're doing. And they're buying this stuff or renting it or whatever, leasing it, renting it, buying it, whatever they're doing. But they're taking your money, and you're not getting anything back from it. So my bottom line is this. Never buy on margin. Buy on the rumor. Sell on the fact. And always remember, every single bubble, I got all these goddamn messages coming in. These people keep on asking me advice. I'm like, listen, I don't want to talk to you right now. GameStop is done. It's kaput. Stop it. So anyway, buy on the rumor, sell on the fact. Never buy on margin. Buy low, sell high. And you always have to remember, every single bubble is going to find a pin. And let me talk about this before I go. Bitcoin. Bitcoin price. I'm sick and tired of people arguing me about whether or not Bitcoin is a bubble. I don't give a shit how high it goes. Bitcoin is a bubble. There are companies that are buying Bitcoin because they think it's easier to use it to transactions that are international, so that this way they can easily move large amounts of money back and forth. Here's the problem. As a regular investor, the government's always watching you because this can be used for money laundering, and it can also be used for drug dealing, to transfer monies in drug deals. The government is not going to ever allow cryptocurrency to threaten the US dollar. I don't care what these millennials and these freaking 12-year-olds with Robinhood accounts say. The bottom line is, the US dollar will never be challenged by anything. They will nuke a country before the US dollar gets challenged by anything. Understand what I'm saying. They will kill, they will bomb, they will nuke before the Federal Reserve has to say that the dollar is worthless. Oh, it's coming, it's coming. You just don't understand. You're a boomer. First of all, you idiots, I wasn't born in boomer years. I'm 1981. I was born in 1981. I'm a millennial. It just so happens that when I went to school, we actually learned shit. We weren't sitting at home on a computer doing distance learning. We weren't not taught how to sign our names in cursive writing. Half y'all can't even sign your names, and you can't read cursive writing. We were taught Roman numeral. We were taught shit. Y'all don't know what you're talking about. You're buying into bubbles, and I'm gonna sit back, watch you lose your money, and then I'm gonna swoop in and I'm gonna buy your shit right from under you because you thought that you were smarter than me. So let's take a look at that GameStop stock here. 237. That's where you are. That's where you are right now. You and your pump and dump. That's where you are. So when the second you think that you're smarter than people who are older, more experienced, and actually have real trading strategies is the second your stock goes from what was that? What was that number, Grace? 469 to what is that? 226. They won't even let me finish my sentence, and the shit keeps going down. But oh shit, they won't even let me finish my sentence, and it's 217. The second you think that you're smarter than long-term traders is the second you lose your shirt. Oh shit, they won't even let me finish my sentence. I'm trying to push the stop button. It keeps going down. 206. Okay, it went up to 210. Okay, so let me try to finish this sentence. The second that you think that as a millennial or as a Generation X, Generation Z, or Generation Alpha trader, 205, god damn it, they won't let me finish my sentence. The second you think that you're smarter than somebody who has real trading oh my god, it's under 200, oh my god, oh my god. The second that you think that you're smarter than an older person with experience that knows what to bet on based on dividends and long-term company ownership and growth is the second you watch your stock go from 469 to 196. And that's all for today, folks.